Hello, good afternoon, Komal.
Sir,
Am I audible to you?
yes, sir, you are audible.
Okay. In last class, we have told that should we start? We are already 15 minutes ahead of our class, so I think we should start. Let the other comes and join, and otherwise they may attend the recordings. Okay. So in the last
Okay, sir.
class, we have stopped and asked you to read that section on alternative. Okay. Have you read that? Have you gone through that? The section on alternative. A paragraph
Yes,
number
sir.
from paragraph number 62 to paragraph number 65. Okay, this is the
Yes, sir.
chapter on alternative. Okay, have you find any difficulty there?
Sir, actually, I have not read yet.
Okay, okay. So if anyone if have gone through and found any difficulty in there, because this chapter we have discussed alternative. This alternative we have discussed while discussing that previous few sections. Okay, and we have discussed in this DMDs, disease modifying drugs. Okay, this is similar to
Okay,
that.
sir.
Refer to that discussion of ours regarding drug disease modified drugs being used in present day modern practice. Okay, so we
Yes.
have asked that up to 65 is the chapter 8. Chapter 8 finishes there. From 66 onward, there is one more chapter which is of actually which is of mixture. Okay, if you remember correctly, we have told that mixture is one chapter after alternative. It is dealing with mixture. Okay, from paragraph number 66 onward, the chapter deals with mixture, and it ends, this chapter ends at the paragraph number 77. Okay, so
So,
mark the line, give the line we used to give after end of this paragraph and write 9 there. Okay, like this we have previously I have discussed this, like 9. Okay, put a line after paragraph number 77 like this line and give number 9. So here the chapter on mixture ends. One chapter on mixture. Okay, 3 more
yes,
chapters remaining. After alternative, 3 more chapters in introduction remaining. One chapter is for mixture, one chapter for homeopathic practice in common man. According to common man have observed these sort of homeopathic practice. Okay, and next chapter was about homeopathic practice in view of physicians. Okay, so we will study today the chapter on mixture. Okay, paragraph number 66 onward. Okay, please go through this paragraph number 66.
such was a treatment passed by
Yeah.
allopathists.
Yes.
The patient, therefore, was obliged to yield to sad necessity because they could obtain no better aid for other allopathists who had gained their knowledge from same disciple book.
Okay, this is means this paragraph is smallest paragraph referring to the back what we have already discussed. Okay, now 66, these are all those practices from Tolecosm onward. What are those? Tolecosm, then derivative, okay, then alternative. These are the methods of treatment in allopathic school, and this was during antonics. Okay, and then alternative,
Okay, sir.
Tolecosm, derivative, tonics, alternative. After discussing all this, Hahnemann is summing up in this paragraph. Okay, this was the method of
Yes, sir.
treatment during Hahnemann's time, and we have discussed somewhat what is still being used in our days. Okay,
Okay, sir.
next paragraph.
As as the fundamental cause of chronic non-viral disease, together with remedies for them, remain unknown to these practitioners who vainly boasted of their causal medication and their diagnosis being directed to the investigation of the genesis of the disease. How could they
Mhm.
hope to cure the immense number of chronic diseases by their indirect treatment, which were but hurtful imagination, imitation of the unintelligent vital force for its own relief, that never were intended to be model for practice.
Okay,
The
this also next.
the presumed character of the affection they regarded as the cause of the disease, hence directed their pretended casual treatment against spasm, inflammation, plethora, fever, general and partial debility, mucus, putridity, obstruction, and C, which they
And
thought
etc.
to
It will be read,
and
it will be read as and etc.
etc., which they thought to remove by means of their antispasmodic, antiplethor, uh, plethogestic,
Touristic.
tonic,
That is for
uh,
fever.
okay, sir, tonic, stimulant, antiseptic, dissolvent, resolvent, derivatives, and evacuant antagonist remedy of which they only possessed a superficial knowledge.
Okay, this is again discussing that what have already been discussed. These are the summary of previous methods Hahnemann have discussed already. Now 68.
But from such general indication, really serviceable medicine could not be discovered, but most assuredly not in materia medica of old school, which, as I have elsewhere shown, is founded mainly on
This
conjecture.
elsewhere shown means refer to the article in Metria Medica Pura, sources of the common Metria Medica. This is the article. Those who are in their MD, okay, those who are doing their post graduation, they should refer this article in Metria Medica Pura. There are altogether 8-9 articles in the beginning of the Metria Medica Pura, that is in the volume 1. Okay, those articles are very important in view of your academic and in view of your practice. Okay, those who are in post graduation, at least they should go through these articles, and one of the article is sources of the common Materia Medica. Okay, this is the article you will find in Materia Medica Pura in beginning. Altogether 8 or 9 articles are there. You should read this. This is one of the common
Okay, sir.
sources of. Okay,
Is founded mainly on conjecture and false deb- deductions have
deductions,
have
deductions. Okay,
deductions uh,
there are two logic. What are those? Inductive and deductive. Okay,
deductive. Hmm.
two logics. Nature's law of cure based on which logic?
Inductive, sir.
No, it is based on
Oh,
deduction. Okay,
okay,
it
sir.
is based on
Okay.
deduction. Okay, what is deductive logic and what is inductive logic? Deductive logic is you are deducing something. If you are being asked about on what logic homeopathy rests, you can tell that it is both deductive and inductive. Okay,
Yes, sir.
you are asked about the logic of homeopathy, it is both deductive and inductive. But nature's law of cure is based on deduction. Let me give you an example. You are telling that you are telling giving a statement, man is mortal. Okay, man
Oh,
is
yes, sir.
mortal.
What?
Okay, this is a statement you are giving. This is a statement you are giving. Okay, let.
Have a shoe in
Okay, so
morbis
wait,
means
I'm giving you example. I'm giving you an example of deduction. Okay, let me write here. I'm not having that pen tab so that I can use the whiteboard, but let me write here and show you. Uh, Okay, so this is the preferences, means these are the things, observation, these are the facts. Ram is mortal, Sham is mortal, Raju is mortal. Okay, this.
yes, sir.
Okay, this is the premises of fact. These are the fact you are observing. Okay, now as you are observing that he is a man, he is a man, he is a man, means you can put a girl also. That reference in English literature, when you are referring a man, you are referring both man and woman. Okay, nothing to worry
Yes,
about that. So from this premises of fact, you are deducting a statement which is man is mortal. Okay, this is called deductive logic. Okay, this is called deductive logic. From these premises you are forming a deduction. So nature's law of cure, from where it is coming? It has been coming from different statements, from different facts, that after in so and so giving the similar medicine, it was cured. Okay, so physician have observed, so common man have observed. Okay, so and so man has observed that in this similar medicine, so these similar medicine were curing diseases. So we are deducting a law from that. Okay, that is similia similibus curanter. Okay, like premises of facts are here. Ram is mortal, Sham is mortal, Raju is mortal. All are man, so man is mortal. This is a statement. This is a premises. Okay, this is called deductive logic. Okay, and what is inductive logic? From going this statement, man is mortal. From this statement, you are inducing that if man is mortal and Raju is also a man, Raju is also a man, so Raju is mortal. Okay? This is called
Yes, sir.
inductive logic. Okay? From a statement deriving a premises. This is called inductive logic. Okay, this should be clear for those who are in undergraduates. They are often been asked these type of questions, but these logics have nothing to do with our practice. But if it is clear in your mind that what is deduction and what is induction, it will help you a lot in understanding the literature, the philosophy. Okay, these have got no practical value in our clinical practice. Okay, uh, those who are doing research in philosophy or research in logic, these are important for them. But having a clear understanding what is reduction and what is induction will help you in understanding in reading the homeopathic literature, because these are also have been the reference. Okay, now why this false detection? Hahnemann is telling these are false deduction from ab uso in morbis. Ab uso in morbis. What is ab uso in morbis? What do you mean by that?
I don't know, sir.
Ab. Okay. This mean right. You will get the note I have shared some non-English terminology in Organon. You will get it there in the PDF I have shared already in the group. You will find it there. It means right in the margin. It means knowledge. It means knowledge obtained from use of medicine in disease. Knowledge obtained from use of medicine in disease. Use of medicine in disease. Ab asu in morbis. Knowledge obtained from use of medicine in disease. This needs some discussion. Okay, Hahnemann is calling it false deduction. Clear? That somebody have seen that medicine A is working in cholera. Okay, in a case of cholera. And again somebody have seen this medicine A is again working in some point of time in some cholera like disease. Okay, this medicine A was used in this disease. This medicine A was used in the same kind of disease at some point of time. So we can fix this medicine A as the medicine for cholera. Okay, this is A was helpful in cholera in some person. Medicine A was helpful in cholera in some person. Medicine A was helpful in cholera in some person. From that, deducting that A is the medicine for cholera. Cholera. This is called ab asu in morbis. Okay, but this kind of thing Hahnemann is calling false deduction. Okay, you are not you were where you are deducting this thing in that the disease should remain fixed, that all those diseases should be cholera, then only can you call it this is helpful in cholera. But when you see that there were differences in all those medicines you have, all those diseases you have treated, so it is false deduction. Okay, now come to aphorism number uh, aphorism number, wait, I will tell you. Uh, 142. Aphorism number 142. Read it.
But how some symptoms of the simple medicine employed for a curative purpose can be distinguished among the symptoms of original malady, even in disease, especially
Wait
in
here.
those of
Please wait here. Medicine employed for a curative purpose. Okay. Underline this. This is also ab asu in morbis. Okay. This is also that knowledge obtained from, this is called, we call this clinical proving, don't we called it though. You know what is clinical proving?
um, mm, mm, जो सर
क्या
particular
है क्लिनिकल प्रूविंग, क्या
this
है आपको क्या समझ में
um,
आता है क्लिनिकल प्रूविंग, बताइए।
सर जैसे कि कोई पार्टिकुलर डिजीज में अगर वो सिम्टम अपीयर हुआ
हाँ
मेडिसिन देने के बाद
हाँ
तो उसको बोलेंगे।
ओके वेट अ मिनट, डू यू हैव नैश विथ यू?
नैश नो सर।
नो नैश, these are actually Nash tell it the medicine in breach presentation, means clinical proving is that in some cases of disease, जैसे आपने मेडिसिन दिया सर के दर्द के लिए, ठीक है,
ओके सर।
बट पेशेंट को हाथ में भी दर्द था, रिस्ट में भी दर्द था, कलाई में भी दर्द थी, आपने मेडिसिन दिया सर के दर्द के लिए, बट पेशेंट वाज हैविंग दिस wrist pain also, along with this headache, the wrist pain also gone. Okay, so you note down that this symptom, that this medicine is able to cure this symptom also, wrist pain also. Okay, so this is
ओके सर।
knowledge of drug obtained from application in disease. समझ में आ रही है बात?
यस सर।
This is called clinical proving, and this is ab estu in morbis, means the knowledge of medicine obtained. We are advocating the uh, advocating the healthy proving. Yes or no? The
यस सर।
medicine should be proved on healthy human being, not on sick person. But here is an exception, that clinical proving. What is clinical proving? That you gave a medicine for certain condition, you gave a medicine for certain condition, and patient was cured of that condition along with some other symptoms of the patient previously present. Okay, so that you
यस
noted down that symptom also, that this is one of the symptom this medicine is able to cure, and this is the knowledge obtained from clinical use, knowledge obtained from the drug used in disease. Okay, so read more, this 142, aphorism number 142.
यस सर। Even in disease, especially in those of chronic character that usually remain unaltered, is a subject appertaining to the higher art of judgment and must be left exclusively to matters in
So
observation.
masters in observation,
Okay,
this is called masters in observation.
observation.
Okay, who
Yes,
can do this who can do this thing, clinical proving? Who can do this? Only those who are masters in observation, not persons like me or you. Okay, those who can
okay, sir.
distinguish the symptoms in disease and symptoms of the medicine. Okay, those
Okay,
who
sir.
can distinguish, only those can do this sort of clinical proving. Okay, and Nash tell it medicine born in breach presentation. Nash used to tell this as medicine born in breech presentation. I am not getting the reference in the Nash that first clinically used, this medicine was clinically used in knowledge of this medicine was obtained from diseased person. Then it was used in general. This is called ab asu in morbis. So in the margin of that paragraph, write aphorism number 142, clinical symptoms. Ab asu in morbis. But what allopaths are doing, what modern school were doing at that time, they were doing false deduction from these. Okay. But what
Mm.
here, what Hahnemann has advised in aphorism number 142, yes, this can be a way of gaining the knowledge of medicine, but this should be given only to the masters in observation, not persons like me and you. Okay. So, paragraph number 70. Paragraph number 70.
With equal rashness, they attacked those still more hypothetical so-called indications: deficiency of excess of oxygen, nitrogen, carbon, or hydrogen in the fluids, exaltation or diminution of irritability, sensibility, and reproductions, rearrangement of the arterial, venous, and capillary system, as 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 the
Asthenia, weakness. Asthenia. Asthenia, weakness.
as asthenia, etc., uh, without knowing a single remedy for effecting object so visionary. All this was pure uh, osteo,
Ostentation.
osten,
Ostentation.
osten,
That theory. Pure theory.
ostentation.
Pure
It is.
theory.
It was a mode of treatment that did no good to the patient.
Okay. So these 4 5 paragraphs only summing up the previous. The previous already been discussed. Now paragraph number 71. From here starts the mixture. Please read it.
But all the semblance of appropriate treatment of the disease was completely lost by the practice introduced in the earliest time and even made into a rule. I mean, the mixture is a
In
prescription of
prescription.
various
Mixture in
in a
prescription. Underline this. Underline this. Mixture in
I'm
prescription. Next.
of various medical substances whose real action was almost without an exception unknown, and which without any one exception invariably differed so much amongst each other. One medicine, the spare of which a medicinal effect was unknown, was placed foremost as a principal remedy basis and was
Underline this.
designed to
Underline this. Basis. This is the constituent of prescription. You have often been asked question in your theory that what are the constituent of mixtures. So these are the constituents of mixture in a prescription. Okay, these mixtures are almost not used in allopathic school nowadays, but this is the basis of prescription of the Ayurvedic and Unani school of medicine. Okay, read their read the constituent of their medicines. Okay, that majun they used to call a certain combination, and it is majun or certain kind of chawanprash, certain kind of these substances. Read the label, and you will find that this mixture have been prepared according to a book 2000 years old or 1000 year old or 1500 year old, like that, those books, and they are mixing materials according to the instruction, according to the prescription given by the physician 1000 year ago or 500 year ago. Okay, there are certain books in Unani and Ayurveda which is giving prescription of these kinds, that this medicine should be used as basis, this medicine should be used as adjuvants, this is corrigens, like this. Okay, you will get these here. Principal remedy is called basis. Next.
and was designed to subdue what the physician deemed the chief character of the disease. To this was added some other drug equally unknown as regard to spare of its medicinal action for removal of some of the necessary symptoms or to strengthen the action of first adjuvants and
Adjuvants. It is
beside
another adjuvants. It is another, yeah, another mixture, another part of mixture. One was basis, the principal remedy. This adjuvant, what it will do? They thought this will increase the action of the previous one. Okay, this is adjuvant. Underline this also. Next.
and beside these yet another likewise unknown unknown as to spare of its medical power, a pretended corrective remedy, uh, corrigens. These
This
were
is
all
another.
mixed
This
together.
is another constituent of mixture. It is corrigen. What is the work? Corrigens will correct. They will think. They thought that this will correct the action of all the medicine. Okay.
Yes, yes, sir. These were all mixed together, boiled, infused, and along with them some medicinal syrup or diluted medicinal water,
Distilled
also
medicinal
with
water. Distilled medicinal water.
distilled distilled medicinal water, also with different properties would be included in the formula, and it was supposed that each of the ingredient of this mixture would perform in disease body the part allotted to it by the prescriber's imagination without suffering itself to be disturbed or led astray by the other things mixed up along with it, which however could not be could not in reason to be expected. One ingredient suspected wholly or partially the action of another, or communicated to it and to the other a mode of action and operation not anticipated nor conjecturable, so that it was impossible that expected effect could be obtained. There
This is enough
frequently
here.
occurred.
This is enough here for this paragraph. Only those which I have underlined, that is telling the essence of the mixture. Okay, we have read the tolecosm, the philosophy of tolecosm, the derivative method, the alternative method, the tonic, now the mixture. So mixture, the essence of this paragraph was what we have already underlined, that how mixture is prepared and what they thought of that. They are mixing different different medicinal substance and thought that this medicine will act on this and this medicine will act on that, but they don't know that they may react chemically and form an altogether a new substance which is quite different from their imagination. So come to paragraph number 72. Paragraph number 72.
The mixture of several medicine, even if the effect of each single medicine on human body were accurately unknown, the prescription writer, however, often knows not the thousandth part of their effects. The association in one prescription of several such ingredients, I repeat, many of which are themselves of a very compound nature, and the peculiar action of any one of which is so good as unknown, although in reality it always differs greatly from that of the others, and the administration of this incomprehensible mixture to the patient in large and frequently repeated dose in other therewith to obtain some purpose certain curative effect is a piece of wholly repugnant to every reflecting and unprejudiced person.
Unprejudiced means who is not biased. Okay, you will get a footnote and often get an MCQ from here. Go to footnote and see 1 to 3rd line. You will get a name Marcus Hers. Marcus Hers. Okay,
Yes, sir.
Marcus Hers. This is a old school physician who was against of this mixture prescription. Okay, acha, you will get in Ayurvedic and Unani medicine some prescriptions in the older books. Hubbe, like they are carrying a different name, that Hubbe Jalis or Majun of certain kind or this kind. They are nothing but the mixture formed, prescription formed by an older physician is still being used. You will get this sort of mixture in the Ayurvedic and Unani medicine again nowadays, but not to the modern school. Okay, in modern school, these sort of mixtures are not anymore used. You will get combination of ibuprofen and paracetamol. I'm giving you an example that try to make it habit whenever you got an allopathic medicine, just read the constituent, what these contains. You will get that this sort of medicine is containing 2-3 medicines altogether. These are the combination of different ibuprofen and paracetamol. You will get combination of ibuprofen and paracetamol. Okay, and sometime combination of 2-3 different medicines. These are the combination, and these are the combination of those drug only which do not react in themselves. Okay, or they are combined in such a form that they were not reacted with each other. Like you will get in usually the medicine they prescribe for diabetes, I forgot the name. You will get 2 layers are there, one in pink and one is white. That indicates there are 2 medicine but separately attached together. Okay, there are 2 medicines but these are not in mixture form. Okay, so, and they are giving combination which are not reacting in with each other. Okay, but those mixture of Ayurvedic and Unani medicine are very incomprehensible. What they are doing, you don't know. They contain the same basis. You will get, read the book of pharmacology in Ayurveda and Unani, you will get basis, adjuvant and corrigens. Okay, so this
Okay, sir.
Marcus Hull, this is the one of the MCQ in your MD examination also. Those who are preparing for MD, these are, you will get this sort of MCQ in your organon. Okay, Marcus Huss was a physician who was against this sort of practice. Okay, again you will get in paragraph number 76, last line, paragraph number 76, last line, you will get a name of Kruger Hansen. This is also an older physician who was opposing the mixing mixture prescription. Okay, and you will get some modern medicine physician who are against prescribing, polypharmacy, giving 4 or 5 medicines at a time. Okay, you will get a good sincere modern school physician writing only 1 or 2 or 3 medicines, but you will get some physician who are prescribing almost 10 or 12 medicines together. Okay, giving antispasmodic, giving anti-inflammatory, giving a painkiller, giving something sedative like character. Okay, trying to relieve the patient from one or another medicine. This is called polypharmacy. Many physicians are, or modern physicians are also against it, but mixture is being used in Ayurveda and Unani only. Okay, and these are some 2 old school physicians who were against of this sort of mixture. Okay, paragraph number 73, read this.
The result naturally belies every expectation that had been formed. There certainly ensue changes and the result, but none of an appropriate character, non-beneficial or but none of an
Hello.
appropriate character, non-beneficial, all injurious and destructive.
Next paragraph.
I should like to see anyone who would call the purblind inroad of such prescription on the diseased human body a cure. It is only a guiding what still remains of the vital principle in the patient to a proper performance of its functions by means of a suitable medicine that a cure can be expected but not by invest, uh, innervating the body to death secundum artium, and yet the
Secondum
old
atom.
school.
This is meaning of this. Write in the margin according to the rule. According to the rule. Secondum atom. We have discussed in very first class that these are the kahavat, muhavras used during Hahnemann's time. You can say that these are Latin and used in the public. So these has lost their essence in time. Okay, these have no value nowadays except for literature. Okay, don't go after these why the secondum atom was used or that used. Okay, so just you need to note the meaning of this secondum atom meaning according to rule. It often has been asked in MCQs. I don't know why. These are theoretic organon. Okay, but write the meaning according to rule.
And yet old
Next.
school know, and yet the old school know not what else to do with patient suffering from chronic disease than to attack the sufferers with a drug that know nothing but torture them, waste their strength and fuel it, and shorten their life. Can it be said to save the wishlist it destroy? Does it deserve any other name than that of mischievous non-healing art? It acts league artists in most inappropriate manner, and it does it would almost seems purposely. Um, that is to say what it should do. Can it be commanded? Can it be any longer tolerated? Um, in recent time, the old school
We were discussing a term. We notice a term called legi artis. Okay, this means according to rule of art. According to rule of art. Okay, legi artis. It is also a muhavra kavat of Latin used here. मतलब जस को तस होना है ना. दिस इज मुहावरा जैसे को तैसा. ऐसा है तो ऐसा ही होगा. This is called legi artis according to rule of art. Okay, in the most inappropriate manner, and it does, and you will get a Greek here. That means different effect. I cannot pronounce it, but this Greek combination of some Greek letters meaning different effect. Okay, underline this. Next, 77, paragraph number 77.
It was high time for wise, beloved creator and preserver of
No, sorry.
mankind
Sorry. Read paragraph number 76 first. Paragraph number 76, then 77.
in recent time, the old school practitioners have quite surpassed themselves in their cruelty towards their sick fellow creatures and the unsuitableness of their operations, as every unprejudiced observer must admit, and as even physicians of their own school have been forced by the pricks of their conscience, the cruelers Hansen, to confess before the world.
Okay. Now, paragraph number 77. Kruger Hansen and Marcus Hulse. These are the two physicians opposed of the mixture. Next, paragraph number 77. This is paragraph number 77 is the linking paragraph of what have been discussed before and what is going to be discussed here. Now, it was the high time through the discovery of homeopathy. Hahnemann have discovered this homeopathy. Okay, this paragraph is the summation or linking paragraph of what is going to be discussed. There are two chapters remaining in introduction, and these are the homeopathic cure observation by the lay persons first, and next paragraph is dealing with the homeopathic cure observation by the physician. So this paragraph is the linking paragraph. Now think of it as linking and read it.
It was high time for wise and benevolent creator and preserver of mankind to put a stop on these abominations, to command a cessation of these tortures, and to reveal a healing art, the very opposite to all this, which should not waste the vital juice and power by emetics perennial scorchings out of the bowels, warm baths, diphoretics, and salivation, nor shed the life's blood, nor torment and the weakened with painful application, nor in place of curing patients suffering from a disease, rendered them incurable by addition of new chronic medicinal maladies by means of the prolonged use of wrong powerful medicine of unknown properties, nor yoke the horse behind the cart by giving strong palliatives according to the
This
whole
is a
fabric
muhavra again.
axiom.
This is a muhavra kahawat, binding the horse behind the cart. Okay, what
Aid
it will
to guide
result? It will
them.
result in nothing. It will result in nothing. If you are binding your horse, if you are yoking your horse behind the cart, what it will do? It will do nothing. Next.
Aid to guide him in a way to date as is done by merciless routine practitioner, but which of the contrary should spare the patient strength as much as possible and should rapidly and mildly effect as an alloyed and permanent cure and restored to health by means of smallest dose of a few simple medicine carefully selected according to their proved effect by only therapeutics law comfortable to nature similia similibus currenter. It was high time
Okay.
that
Underline
the
this. Similia similibus currenter, and you have read already. Underline that. Contraria contrarius currenter. Okay. These are two opposite axioms. This axiom Hahnemann is fixing at the last of this paragraph, linking paragraph. Similia similibus currenter. There is much discussion on whether this there should be E or A, curanter or curenter. Okay, that is again a theoretic organon. Okay, you will be asked in your MD examination, those who are doing their post graduation in organon, this is a academic discussion for them, that there should be E or A, but this has got no practical value for us. Okay, similia similibus, curenter or ranter, these are nothing but the same thing. Okay, means for our practical discussion there are differences, but it is only for academic. Those who are doing their PG in organon of medicine should dwell over these for their short notes. Okay, where there should be a or E. Okay, and contraria contrarius currenter. And next, from next paragraph onward, the discussion is on first chapter is regarding homeopathic cure observed by the common man, and after that one chapter is remaining, homeopathic cure observed by the physicians. Okay, we will discuss it in later next class. Okay, any question you might be having can ask, so that we can refer it in next 2-3 minutes. Okay, so no question, I think. So we will
no
close our
sir.
discussion here only. Yes. Have you got any question, Komal?
No, sir.
Okay, so we are closing our discussion here. We will meet tomorrow, same time. Okay. Try to attend
Okay,
class
sir.
on time. Those who are listening to the recording, try to attend the class on time so that we can discuss and more live interaction and discussion can be there. Okay. Thank you for giving me your attention. Thank you,
Thank you,
Komal,
sir.
for felicitating the
Thank you.
class.